Shit. Radio.
Awesome.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. A message from Axl Rose and Team Brazil to Guns N' Roses fan. We sit here December 2nd, wanting to listen to Nothing or Atlas, their 25-year-old songs, and Guns N' Roses once again has failed to deliver on a promise. They told us in a tweet when they announced the 2026 World Tour that on December 2nd, to go along with the pre-sale of the 2026 North American Tour and the World Tour, that you'd be getting Atlas and Nothing. Well, people waited all last night till 12 o'clock midnight Eastern time, and there was no Nothing, no Atlas. So folks really started to get into the cope mode, and we're hoping that it went on sale today at 10 a.m. Eastern, that the songs would be released. Once again, Nothing. And I'm not talking about the song, I'm talking Nothing. Also, Guns N' Roses, if you are a Night Train member, which is their exclusive fan club, which offers a message board forum, you pay yearly for that privilege to be able to be a Night Train forum member. You were supposed to get a pre-sale for the upcoming World Tour, where you were going to be able to get your tickets before anybody else. Well, it turns tickets went on sale, and you didn't need a Night Train membership. There was really no pre-sale. Anyone could just went in there and bought tickets. So screw the people that signed up and paid for the Night Train membership, I guess. Screw the fans that are waiting for songs and music. And Liarz, Frans, Wasted, what's your opinions?
Well, I mean, I can't say I'm surprised all that much. It's par for the course with this band. Disappointment after disappointment. I mean, I did not know about the Night Train pre-sale, that it was going to be an exclusive pre-sale for Night Train members. But how can they jumble this so badly? It's extremely I was talking to Frans off air before we started recording, and I said to him, this is extremely unprofessional. Something's got to give here, because obviously the songs are done. Obviously it was all set to be released. Obviously they had some kind of marketing plan in place. How does it fall through on the 11th hour, like it always does with this band? Is it the frontman, Axl Rose? Is it Team Brazil and Fernando and Beta La Basis, who continually jumble releases and, everything with this band to the point where it's almost laughable now? I mean, I don't even know what to think right now, because it's, like I said, I'm not surprised. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so of course it's Team Brazil, because they in the end they are also responsible for Axl, right?
Right.
So if he is responsible, they are responsible, and it's like so many fuck ups, man. This is definitely the drip for the viral video to make. But to come back, it's truly amazing, and indeed people seem surprised, but I love the fact how everybody's going wild on Reddit and on the forums, and it's just unbelievably. Technically, they can still release it in US time, I think, but I guess it's not happening, and it's just ridiculous, actually. Personally, I don't care for those songs at all, but I know people are waiting for it, and it's just, I'm really wonder how they're gonna explain this, because this is just like so fucking bad. I mean, and indeed the ticket sales weren't open without needing Night Train. Speaking of which, I'm not a Night Train member. I wonder if there's something on the forum about this. I haven't seen that forum. Any of you, the guys, checked out that forum or heard anything about it?
No, I don't go on that. No.
Because there's no official statement either.
I got banned because I got into a Jarmo over there. Good old Jarmo, the guy who runs Here Today, Gone to Hell, who immediately changed his opinion when he joined Team Brazil, and now has made Here Today, Gone to Hell, which is one of the oldest message boards on all of Guns N' Roses land, private. which this was coming. No, I got banned years ago because I kind of got at it, went at it with Jarmo or Yarmo, however you want to pronounce it, with facts and logic about what the real members of Guns N' Roses are according to the United States Supreme Court and the state of California. And he didn't like that. So one thing before we go to Wasted here, I do want to point out that, when we told you guys that, hey, Atlas is coming and nothing is coming, we weren't lying to you. They had a, schedule release on that, and that just went to shit, just like today. So
when you say nothing is coming, you are exactly right? So you didn't.
Well, that's right. True. But it's one of those things that really pisses me off. Because when we said June 6, 2025, that it was coming out, a lot of people gave us a lot of, and I'm like telling them, hey, listen, I got some really good sources and Universal expects it. And now we're sitting here December 2nd where Guns N' Roses has actually tweeted out themselves. So, oh no, the songs are coming out today. And once again, we have nothing. And the only thing that's been updated through anybody that's related to the band is Universal Music Japan's Twitter said it's temporarily delayed.
It was a proven Twitter. It's not a fake Twitter.
Wasted, what are your thoughts?
Well, they totally got me because I signed up to Apple Music to make sure that I got the songs when they were released. Because when I was going around on the official website, there was no real links to any of these songs or where to actually buy them when they came out, But yeah, to me, it seems like a classic Chinese democracy promotion. Well, you have to sign up to Apple Music for to get access. So I had to re-sign up, ahead of time just to make sure I got the songs. So they tricked me into signing up again. But I think it's like classic Chinese democracy promotion. I mean, obviously, Axl shrugged. That's how it seems to me. That if you're going down the road that they planned it, then I think it's like Axl shrugged. Of course, they delayed it. I mean, I saw on the forum, Bad Apple, somebody was saying, isn't it a bit too early to bring out these songs? And I almost wrote I think I did right, or I didn't want to jinx it, but I said you're forgetting that the songs are going to be delayed by 3 months for some kind of mistake that they make. So it's all kind of predictable. But it's also how they've always ever done everything. Everything's always been chaos with this band, and it kind of generates its own kind of, they say marketing, but that is, it's all, even bad publicity is good publicity, especially for this band. So it all works out in the end because it's generating some hype around or...
Okay, but the fact that if you look at Slash or Duff's solo projects, they always put out CDs without any problem, and they even put out DVDs from every tour often. Yeah, and it's definitely a different management. So it's definitely the management to blame in here.
I mean, I don't know if they really do it on purpose, but they're just idiots. Too easy to mess, too hard to mess something as simple as that up. So you think, oh, maybe it's just Axl being difficult. Oh, I don't want to put it out now. I want to put it out later. I don't know.
Yeah, but
that's just the other side of the coin, really. Other than that, they just mess everything up.
It's utter incompetence is what it is. Let's be clear about that. It's utter incompetence. Because guess what? Last time on the General and Perhaps releases, it was supposed to be the General and Monsters released on one side of the vinyl, and they screwed that up and they delayed the release of that. So this is the last two official releases from Guns N' Roses. They screwed up. Oh, which by the way, they screwed up the master reissue of the Live era vinyls. They sent out vinyls that had the wrong box art on there, and the songs were mistitled, and it's been a complete clusterfuck. This whole band, this whole operation, which we can clearly tell is not Slash, it's not Duff. So, process of elimination here.
Yeah. What was the release that got released on the jukeboxes? Remember?
I think it was Perhaps, wasn't it? Perhaps sort of limited.
Just another screw up, it's one screw up after another. And at this point, who's shouldering the blame? And you said Team Brazil, Frans. I tend to agree with you. It's got to be Team Brazil.
Yeah, it has to be, man. I mean, have so many things, but you'll see. I'll make a video soon where I list all these fuck ups. You'll be surprised and amazed. I mean, if I would fuck
Yeah.
up this, how hard at my work, I would have been fired long ago.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a job either. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they just don't know. They keep jumping around formats. It seems like they just don't know what they're doing because it's not the same every time. So they're just like they
But
think
how
it's
hard
going
can
to
it
be
be?
one way. I know, but that's their job. But they're obviously not thinking about it. They're not checking ahead to see that you need to. But the fact that they really you had to send it to them a week early to get it out on the 2nd of December means that they sort of knew. And
That's
then
what Brasky
they didn't
was
do
saying,
it. Yeah, they knew for a week beforehand that it wasn't going to happen because they already must know that it's not going to happen because they.
But they didn't want it to mess up ticket sales. They wanted to screw the fan. That's it. They knew a week ago because they would have had to send it a week ago for it to be uploaded on iTunes, to be uploaded to Apple Music, to be uploaded on Spotify. They've known for at least a week that it wasn't going to be there. They could have just delayed, let the fans know. No, that's not their modus operandi. Their modus operandi is to release, Chinese democracy leftovers and release them poorly mixed, release them in a copy and paste style, and then try to sell them as, hey, look, there's new music, which technically it's new music, but it's really not. It's the laziest way of doing it. This band does nothing but the laziest ways, and it's really frustrating, and they're screwing the fans over. Listen, when My GNR seems like Guns N' Effing Roses, you got an issue, pal. All right.
Yeah.
GNR, GNR Evo, Bad Apples Forum, all the forums are pissed. I imagine the Discords are pissed. You're literally pissing down the throats of the hardcore fan base, which guess what? The boomers, the one that saw you when the reunion happened, great. They've already seen you. They don't care. They're not going to go buy tickets anymore. You're not relevant.
That cost like $750.
Of course.
For early entry trip.
And we waited for maybe 20, 30 years for, Atlas Shrugged was, Rolling Stone called Atlas Shrugged the Axl Rose's lost masterpiece. So everybody's been waiting for it for 20 years. And they just couldn't do it.
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Everything seems like a joke. Like they're just like making fun or trolling everybody.
But it is a joke. Once there was this rock and roll band rolling down the street. Time went by
and it
That's exactly that.
became a joke.
Well, who's actually going to blame now? Because
you re-released that.
Yeah. Before it was
The internet.
Irving Azoff, Jimmy Iovine, the internet, the leaks, everything. It was everyone else's fault except Axl's. Well, Axl, Guess what? You publish your own music now pretty much, don't you? You own your own stuff now, don't you? You're your own boss. So what's the problem, fuckhead?
But one more thing. You say they know this for a week, but the announcement of the songs and the whole tour was on the 24th. So I guess that's only like 2 days later. So that's really weird. So they announced it. I imagine that they asked Axl, hey, we're going to announce. Don't you think? They discussed with Axl, hey, are we sure we announced the 2 new songs? They definitely discussed that. Well, yes, let's do it.
Let me bring this up as a point of contention here. Like I said earlier, June, it was supposed to be released on June 6th, okay? UMG had a plan. They already had the songs ready to go. And when they did the Japanese show on the inner ear monitor, Axl's like, well, I'm waiting before I release them. Then they finally get the marketing plan the end of November. If you look online, it's being promoted on all the social medias of the upcoming tour. And hey, 2 new songs are coming. All the rock websites are picking it up in their social media feeds. They do the stupid little thing with drones over the Rose Bowl forum. They got all this promotion. And once again, they failed to deliver on their end. Yeah, so you got your marketing plan, asshole. And guess what? You still fucking failed.
I bet they hired an external company for those drone things because that seems complicated to release or get done,
It's crazy. It was pretty cool. I mean, give credit where credit's due. It was pretty cool. I don't know how Fernando managed to fucking pull that out of his ass. But
they stole the ID from Oasis, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I think they did something like that. And maybe there'll be fireworks on the next tour at the end of the show. They'll be shooting off fireworks behind the stadium. I think they just do too many gimmicky things, like that jukebox thing. They just need to concentrate on releasing something in a decent way instead of all these kind of merchy gimmick things that nobody really cares about.
Yeah, if they want Yeah, here's a comic book. Don't worry, we'll get the comic book to you. That's not going to be a problem. You want a toy truck? We got that covered for you. But hey, we're a rock band. Do you want music? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And they must have just thought we'll capitalize off that early kind of hype around the IEDM in-ear monitor thing, and then they thought, oh, we could release the songs for the tour and announce it with the ticket when the tickets come out, so get everybody to buy it. But then they didn't realize that if that was the 24th, they didn't realize till too late that it takes a week to actually. You have to send it a week before, so they didn't have time to do it.
The only thing that I could find funny in this whole thing that would actually amuse me and make me laugh about it is if that Axl was reading the forums, and I posted on Bad Apple's forum, somebody on YouTube, they made a pretty decent thing where it was the rehearsal of Nothing, and they took the Village Leaks audio of Nothing, Axl's vocals, which there's barely any on there, and they copied and pasted the Village Leak Nothing audio recordings onto the rehearsal of Nothing and kind of made it into a little song. I'm wondering, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm wondering if that was actually just what Axl's plan was. Like, there was going to be no more new vocals. There's just going to be that. And like, as soon as like the people were making fun of him on the forums, like, if this is horrible, there's no way they'd actually, and some people are like, oh, they might, that he saw that. It's like, oh no, we got to pull it quick. Because that's the only thing I can imagine. Because Atlas Shrugged's been done forever. Like we said earlier, MSL reported back in 2016, it's the first song that Slash and Duff worked on when they rejoined the band. So that's been done for almost 10 years. So Nothing's the only one that wasn't done.
Speaking of which, if we can quickly write some lyrics, do we have the instrumental Atlas? No, don't we?
Yeah, no, the Atlas is almost the full song, wasn't it?
I thought it was
the full song.
We have different versions of Atlas with drums up, drums down,
Okay.
There's no way that Axl's doing like new vocals or lyrics for Nothing. I think that Duff is just going to start towards the end. It's going to be mostly like Slash kind of guitar work, solos, and then Duff is going to start singing or howling at the end, isn't he? And that's what I was thinking, is which one of these is the A-side? Because they're being released together. It's not a double A-side. So I think Nothing will... Is Nothing the hit single?
Nothing. That's what they've been promoting it as.
Because to me, what am I expecting is it to be like a kind of like more like a B-side, not really a properly crafted like power ballad.
Who knows?
I mean, it's going to be a bit of a throwaway song, whereas Atlas, it seems like the full song.
Frans, you're talking about fan reaction you're seeing right now. What are you seeing that you can report to us?
Well, I'm on multiple Discords and everybody's pissed off. And basically, they were already, last night, they were already, it's 12 o'clock somewhere in Australia. So people tried to use VPNs to try to get the song from Australia, but nothing happened. And this went all day long until people started texting Fernando with the most horrible shit. And and this is still happening. I mean, on Reddit, my picture I made is on top. There are some fuck Team Brazil topics there. Actually, Fernando was banned on Reddit, we found out. But makes you wonder. I mean, also Duff posted something on social media about some discount in the GNR shop. People commented on that. Where's the song, motherfucker, and blah blah blah. So there's no way that they are not don't know what's going on right now in the community, right? They must be aware of this not happening, or do you think they're just laying on their next to the pools and chilling out?
They're used to it. They're used to it at this point.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah. I don't think they care. I to the point now where I just don't think they care anymore. They're just trying to get as much money as they can from touring. Because if it was truly about artistic integrity, Axl could have released all these songs. Slash and Duff are workhorses. They love putting out new music. This could have all been done in a matter of months where it's like, here's all the stuff that I have vocals on. Just redo it, guys. Could have all been done.
Yeah, and maybe even get like Slash or Duff's management company to help them release the stuff.
Yeah. Well, you can't blame
the
Doc
solutions
McGee.
are too easy.
You can't blame Merrick. You can't blame Irving Azoff. You can't blame Doug Goldstein. You can't blame Alan Niven. I don't know who they're going to blame now because It's either Axl or it's Team Brazil. That's who you're down to, because Slash isn't the one making this call. Duff's not the one making this call. Universal's not making this call. Live Nation's not making this call.
Yeah. So
that's the problem. They don't have They must not be connected to the record company. There must be no real clear communication between them. They must be trying to do it like DIY style. It's like me trying to send my single to get it up on Amazon tomorrow.
But at some point they must like put a reaction to it, or do you think they will just ignore it and then put it out next Tuesday or whatever the fuck? I don't know.
Oh, I imagine it's going to come out in a matter of weeks, if not a matter of days.
People don't want it anymore. They're fed up with that shit.
Yeah.
I've seen not 10,000, like at least 10 people saying, "Hey, I was going to buy tickets, but fuck it, due to this fuck up, I don't need it anymore." They can shove their shit up their asses. You know,
it's crazy, man.
Like that. I mean, yeah.
They're still treating Guns N' Roses like it's 1993, and it's not.
But it's the management. They still don't know how to work with YouTube and like, they are doing better right now. I mean, but they're so like, the world changed and they are releasing methods, man. It's the same like how they fucking released that Ritz. You know, they had it on film, they converted it or they transferred it to 4K and then downgraded it to 1080p. For fuck's sakes, everybody has a 4K TV, man. I mean, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You have this show on film and then you don't release it on 4K. No, you downgrade it to 1080p and put it out. I mean, that's another stupid motherfucking thing I don't understand.
Yeah, who are they hiring? They obviously don't have like a full team around them, do they?
I mean, despite that, I mean, I have to say the Ritz 91 show was fucking great and the edit is fucking great. But there's no reason for it to be on 1080p. I mean, but they can get away with it because it's the same like how they, every promotion, social media post about the Not in This Lifetime tour or this new tour, always when you see it, there's always classic Axl music singing on the background, you know? They never use Axl's new vocals. That's basically a scam. But yeah, they can get away because they have this new slogan for their new tour, which says it all, you know? I mean, they announced it even.
Frans, this is a good thing, but they replaced the live era vocals that Axl redid in 99, 98. They replaced those back to the original vocals. It's like, okay, so you're pretty much telling us that there's an era of Guns N' Roses that just sucks. Like back in the day, Axl was saying he was so proud of, and it's the best he's ever done. And now you guys are just telling us it sucks.
Yeah, but it's the same as if they would post social media posts with how Axl sounds now, man. I mean, nobody would go. I mean, it will cost them tickets. I know they know because it doesn't make sense. If from every live clip or social media thing. Not live clips, by the way, but social media posts about promoting the show and we were great yesterday, blah, blah, blah here. Always have classic GNR audio underneath it. I mean, but yeah, they called this tour like, what?
I was just saying, you can just post the file. If you've got the MP3, you can just put it on YouTube. Or you can just post it on a website. You can just spread it out. I can do it on my phone. You know?
Yeah.
My fucking unborn kid can do it, man. Blind eyes.
That's what I'm saying. They probably spend too much time on TikTok.
So, Brasky, you said that they replaced Axl's studio vocals on the new version of Live Era with the original live vocals.
Yeah.
It's
different.
You know what? That's almost worth buying it right now because Live Era is one of the worst live albums I've ever heard. It's so bad. It's terrible. But if they have the original, I'd like to hear that. That's almost worth the price of admission. But again,
you already have that if you're about to use your Illusions box set, pretty much, because you get the live era songs on there that are much better and better quality.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
So don't waste your money. Don't give them any more of your money until they earn it.
But it's just minor differences. You can hear it, but it's not that fucking huge differences between songs. I have to say honestly. But putting it out again is already a fuck up. I mean, who needed that? I mean, I have the original. The fucking it's nothing worth anymore. They didn't even add Coma.
Yeah, on the new one is Coma on it?
No.
What?
At least that's what people told me.
Nope.
But it was only on the USA release.
No, it was only on the Japanese release.
It was on the original vinyl too.
Yeah, I have the original vinyl right in front of me, and that it's got Coma too, but only on the vinyl.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm talking the CD release didn't have Coma on it.
Right.
Okay.
But
So, and they
guys,
didn't
is there
add it
anything
this
else
time.
you want to add to we finish this up? Because we're pretty frustrated. I'm frustrated because Axel's just coming off as a complete liar who's out to screw his own fans, which, that sucks for people that, it's not us realistically because we know what this band is, but there's a lot of hardcore fans that have supported this band through all eras of Guns N' Roses, be it New GNR, be it the really dark time with Ashba and Bumblefoot, and they supported the band and they just totally screwed over. And that's disgusting to me. Like, it's horrible.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You should just throw it up on YouTube tonight.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's like they have a fucking YouTube channel. Just put it on YouTube. I don't know. This band, man. This band.
Well, because what you want and what you get are two completely different things, right?
That's
yeah,
it.
They basically said it, so we can't blame them.
That's
All
it.
right, Lars, you got anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good, man.
Wasted, you got anything you want to add?
I want my Apple
Wasted.
Music subscription. I want my Apple Music subscription refund. I want damages.
Oh, fuck.
Frans, is there anything you want to add?
No, not much, man. I mean, yeah, what can I say? It's just Team Brazil. It's the huge fuck up, Team Brazil, unbelievably. Just when you think that you can't fuck it up more, they fuck it up more, man.
And on that note, Liarz, you want to take us out?
Yeah, man. Thanks for listening, everybody, on this disappointing show tonight. We're all disappointed, but thanks for listening anyway. Check us out on YouTube. Leave a comment, hit like and subscribe. I'll get back to you, or Wasted will get back to you on the comments. And if you're not listening on YouTube, please feel free to check us out on Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, or we're also on Rumble. And on that note, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, fame or shame, our next contestant, William Angio! All right, come on. we got a show to do.
You really suck, dude.
Wait a second.
Lovely.
How could I suck? I host a talent show, all right? I'm on national television, and I get paid a lot, all right? And I get chicks. Here, smell.
No, God.
All right? Oh, sorry, that was a sandwich. Smell.
No, I don't wanna
okay?
smell your
She
food.
wasn't even that fat, all right? So I'm not gay. All right? Whatever, let's get to it, okay? I am so desperate to hear you sing. I mean, last time you were fantastic. So you're going to do a Love Fist classic, right?
It was #1 in Germany for 19 weeks.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, it's fame or shame for William Angio!
Said you want sheep radio instead.
fantastic. I'm moist. Let's take a break before we hear from the judges and find out if that was fame or shame. Whew, what do you guys think? You want to come see my trailer later? Come on. Come on.